Hey everybody, it's HOWTOBASIC here, and in this video, it's an updated Pyraminx tutorial. Let's get started. The reason I say updated is because, well, this is the beginner's tutorial for Pyraminx on how I do it, or how I solve Pyraminx. And before we get into the tutorial, I just want to say, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure to hit the subscribe and turn on bell notifications, and make sure to like this video. And today's comment shout out goes to Brent Richer for the following comment. Anyways, let's get started. The Pyraminx are scrambled and we can get into the tutorial. But before we jump into the tutorial, there's a few things you gotta know. One is the permutations. This is U, this is U prime, this is R, and this is R prime. This is L, and this is L prime. And for the sake of this tutorial, you don't need to know the B's, which is back. So now that you know the permutations, we're first going to jump into the first step of the tutorial, which it can be either one of these two things. It can either be lining up the centers, which are these. They look like this, which is what the tips revolve around of. And here. So first you want to do that. For the sake of the tutorial, use the blue side. That's what I use to start solving. Is the first thing you want to do is during inspection, look around the puzzle to see which of the following of the four sides all of the blues line up on. And for the sake of this, it's this side right here. So you do this, this, and this for this scramble to line them up. Then once you have them all lined up, you can do the tips or begin step 2. You can also do this tip 2 whenever you want. Or begin step 2, which is fixing these. All of the algorithms needed will be on the screen at the bottom of your screen. So first we're gonna fix this edge here to be the yellow and blue edge, which is right here, which is really good because all you have to do is just this. R prime, L, R, L prime. And as you can see, it is permutated to all of to the yellow side. We don't need to worry about this anymore. Next up is the red and blue edge, which is also the same as the yellow one, so you do the same algorithm, and it is permutated correctly. Now the blue and green edge is a little different, because it's not down here with the blue here, this red and yellow pieces. So this, you have to do this following algorithm. R, U prime, or U, I don't know the permutations, but so I'll have the algorithms down there. Then you do this, and this, and now this is good. This case we will go back to in a little bit. We will go back to the case I just showed in a little bit, but this is where I wanted to go to next. You want to look for around here like this, point the puzzle like this, so that the blue is on the bottom, and look around the puzzle to look for a piece that does not line up with its corresponding center. So here we have green and yellow. What I mean by not lined up is that everything is complete except for one. But on here, everything's complete except for these two. So you want to look here, and then this also is one. So the piece you want to look for is the piece that does not line up with either center. See, red and green, it's not lined up correctly. So then what you do is you do this algorithm. Now this is here, and then you take this and bring it over, up, and there you go, now it is solved. Now on to the next case. I just got the case from the beginning, and it is the one. It's a band. It just looks like a band. You could also do this pattern with it, the Illuminati pattern, which is why I call this the Illuminati case. But that's a dead meme. But anyways, the pieces need to go counterclockwise. See, you need to rotate like this. So what you do is you do this algorithm. And now it is solved again. I can repeat the clip for you. There is one more case set which you need to know, and I'm going to get that right now. This is your final case set that you need to know. And I'm sorry if this tutorial is very poor. I do not know the permutations and how they are by heart, but I just know how to solve it. And the algorithms, whatever. Just feel free to like the video and save it for later so you can go back to this tutorial if you need it. But hopefully this was very helpful for you guys. And I'm sorry if it isn't, but if it isn't, I will make another one of these with the permutations correct and all of that, and it'll be an advanced method. So this is the last one where you have one piece that is complete and two pieces that are not complete. So you're just going to do the same algorithm you did for the the first case we went over, which is just this. And then that brings you back to the start with the first case we went over, which is the one with the odd piece out, which that's what I call it, the odd piece out, which is the one that doesn't correctly fit anything. And then you just do the same algorithm again. And there you go, that is how you solve a Pyraminx for the beginner's method. If you guys want an advanced method tutorial of the Pyraminx, I'm just going to learn it and then show it to you guys. But once I get that done, which will probably come in like August or something. But if you guys don't like this tutorial, I will redo this tutorial with the correct permutations for the algorithms and all of that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I hope it was really helpful for you guys. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell and turn on all notifications so you get updated and notified of every new video I post. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.